Sure.
TV.
Do you go to L.A. Reid's office to audition? Like, does he say, let me hear you sing something?
I go in his office, and I put on the song that I sing every time, which is Boyz II Men's End of the Road. I go in, I start singing the song. He's like, wait a minute. Is it okay if I bring somebody in the room so that you can have an audience? I said, sure, no problem.
Wow,
he brings a
you.
room full of girls.
Ooh.
Interns who happened to be in the building at the time.
And
I
that
guess
was
he wanted
intentional to see if you had sex appeal, right?
He wanted to see if I would get nervous,
right.
Yes. And, of course, you know, the rest is history. I won.
Yeah, you won. But he says to you, listen, we got to take you. This is his plan now. We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
in the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Yes.
I mean,
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans,
And your parents
Jodeci,
were
Mary J.
okay?
Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time. You know what I mean?
Were you the only kid?
And I didn't really understand how like incredible that was to be a part of that era
Right.
of music and be around those people. You know what I mean?
Were you the only kid at the Puffy camp or the Puffy Flavor camp? Were you the youngest kid there? Like all these other people, like Biggie Smalls was around. These are grown men.
Yeah.
You're the only one.
Biggie wasn't there. I lived with Puff. Big was
Right.
a part of. He was his artist.
Right.
Right.
But no, I was the only kid there. Yeah, I was 15 years old.
And when you see sexuality going down, all these hot chicks and all this stuff, so in a way it's intimidating, right? You're too young for that.
They weren't there for me.
Right. And you understood that.
Howard, they were not my chicks. But I did recognize that, yo, one day this could be my lifestyle.
Isn't that bad, though? Because in a way, you're a young kid, you're focused on music. Screw the lifestyle at that point.
Well, I didn't know that it was a lifestyle, by the way, at the time. I just thought this is really
Couldn't have
cool.
corrupted you, though?
This is what it means to be an adult?
Yeah.
Is that what you think?
I mean, it could have
This
really
is what
made
it means
you...
to be a star. Like, this is what your lifestyle looks like. I mean... And by the way, I never quite experienced anything like that. It's like you going from place to place. I mean, we were flying all over the place. It wasn't just New York City. We'd go to Los Angeles. We go to Miami.
It's crazy. Did Puffy have any
lifestyle.
rules? Like, because you were 14 years old, did Puffy chastise you at any point? Like, hey, you got to go to bed or something? I mean, or was it just like you were like
Yeah.
a
One of
little
them.
man on your own?
I was like the little brother. They called me Baby Boo. And I was the little brother. Everybody looked out for me. You know, and I think that to some extent it was to his benefit to keep me around because I was helping. You know, it's kind of like a Rob Peter to pay Paul type thing when you build an artist. But you know, he wasn't disciplinary. Nah, he was letting me be a young man. You know what I mean? But,
And are you going to school during this time?
yeah, I had a tutor.
You had a tutor. You're living at Puffy's. You're living the dream. He's your mentor. He's going to produce your first album.
He did. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's going to mentor you and show you the life. Can you stay up till 4 in the morning with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
And do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem.
Yeah.
I had like, you know,
What
like
a
a living.
life.